and block creativity. And so
Hello. It's been
it's
a while
funny
since we've
how
been
these go
together.
hand in hand.
In the background, you're going to hear Hayes, the
These
Oracle
go hand in
Reader.
hand.
Also, could have
So
just my husband,
spirit in the
basically.
universe, you
um,
guys are
please check
asking
out the
you and
platforms
telling you
because maybe you might hear a
that there's
message
something that you are
that
trying to
relates to
birth,
you or someone
a
you know.
creation, no matter what it
Please,
is,
let's
do
support
it.
each other, supporting each
Don't
other.
let
So,
anybody stop you
definitely. Um, I will make sure to
at
put his
all.
information in if you want to check out the readings on platforms.
And your
Please
final
check them out.
advice,
And today I'm going to be
although there was before,
discussing, we're going to
but I
get to
guess
the
you didn't
center of the
say
core
to
and then we're going to branch
um
out like the roots of a
alcohol
tree and then we're going to branch out.
is
And the roots that we're
all
going to be
paths lead
discussing
home, inner
is being an
authority,
empathic
intuition,
daughter and having
turning
a
gaze within. So
narcissistic
you
mother.
already know
Now,
what to do about the
it's
situation.
time to let the triggers be triggered. Yes, being triggered in that sense can be very uncomfortable, and you're like, excuse me, I'm not ready. If you're not ready, you're not ready.
Final cause is
You
boundaries.
know, come back when you're
I
ready.
mean, weight of the world,
But if you
boundaries,
are
let it go. It's
ready
not yours to
to
carry.
heal
So,
in your own unique
whatever
way,
this distraction is, whoever this
as an
distraction is,
empathic daughter
Spirit is telling you
who
to let it go.
has a narcissistic
It
mother,
is not yours,
well,
not your
hey, you're at
business,
the
it's
right
not yours to
place, all right?
carry.
So something I was thinking about earlier was one of the effects
And
of
that
having
is
a
all.
narcissistic
That is
mother,
all I have for you
when you're an
today.
empathic daughter, when you go out into the world, you
Um,
see a lot of competitiveness between
as
females.
always, I would like to thank
The feminine energy has been
my
distorted a
guides,
lot.
your
So it's
guides,
time to get to the
my
point we
ancestors, your
are able to
ancestors.
heal our feminine energy.
I wish you
Feminine
all
energy
peace,
should be
love,
supporting
happiness,
each
love,
other.
and light.
Healthy feminine energy, you
And
know,
please,
is able
please
to admit that they're
help
jealous and
somebody in need
envious and
today.
realize, hey,
Please like this
what
heart hits
I
and
am
like this
seeing in
video.
you is something I
If
have in me, and
it
I will take the time
resonated with you,
to go
share
on a
this
vision
video so you
quest
can
to
help
go seek
somebody in
that
need
within
today as
myself,
well.
you know?
If they need they
Healthy
need this
feminine energy
information.
supports another feminine energy.
And
So if you see someone who's
check
beautiful
out our
and you know
YouTube.
you're
My
beautiful,
wife is doing
sis.
the video right now.
Healthy feminine energy
Check
can
it
see
out.
another feminine energy having
Highlighting
a bit
Academy
of a
right on
moment that's
YouTube.
just,
All our stuff, all
and
information will
you
be in
support
one
each
link.
other
If
by,
you'd like
you know,
a
if
personal
from a
private
place
reading,
of
you can
sincerity
inbox
and
me for
genuineness, because we're
25.
natural
It'll be a
nurturers. Hey,
full, in-depth,
what?
authentic
How
reading
are you?
live.
Seriously.
So I'll be video. I'm gonna
Healthy
video
feminine
call you
energy
and everything.
also is very intuitive. So
And that is all I
it's good
have.
that if you
Thank you,
have
Magic, for
a
being here, for
daughter
all ages, for being here.
and you are an
And
empathic daughter
please
who
have
had a
a blessed day.
narcissistic mother, to not
See you
carry on what
next time.
happened with your relationship with your mother. It's good to change up the habits and break the generational curses. Yes, and it may be difficult, but it is possible. And everybody's healing journey will be different. So I guess I'll start off by giving a few points of different perspectives. You know, if you are a mother with of your own after um, experiencing the side effects of having a narcissistic mother, my husband told me this today too. The first perspective that you should ruminate and maybe meditate on is that sadistic mother of yours taught you how to be the mother that you wanted to be. Okay? Also, having a narcissistic mother can teach you how to reparent yourself. Now, no child wants to feel like, hey, my childhood was taken from me. I want to be, be parenting myself. Well, hey, sometimes you got to do it. And it's not a bad thing. And you can still, embrace your inner child. But also, sometimes, it's better to parent yourself than let someone else do it. And another perspective that we can cover is that do not let what happened in your past stop you from having a family if you truly want a family. You have to work through some things. Of course, my narcissistic mother She abused me physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, in a lot of ways possible that, you know, I did not deserve, and it was none of my fault. And I grew up still with a kind heart because you know what? I chose to live a different life. I chose to not be miserable. And because of the things that my mother has done, she lives in deep regret. She has a heart disease from many things. And I used to be there to support her throughout all those things, but I'm not there anymore because that's just not healthy. As I had gotten older, I had sought out partners who were like my mother. And I found one in a male Gemini. If you watch the channel, you've heard about that. But you know, now me and my husband helped me understand to make a joke about it. It's like I was the baby father, you know, the father, and he was the baby mama. See you. I've healed to a point where I can laugh about it, y'all. So, anywho, I am a testimony that you do not have to become what you experience. Just because you experience something doesn't mean that's who you are. And, you know, if you have someone who psychically try to manipulate you for years, it takes a while to break that cycle, you know, believing the things that they've said. But the honest truth is, they wouldn't have been trying to dim your light if they didn't see how powerful you were. And you're strong enough to go to find your own light, you know? I had to literally break away from those people, especially the woman who gave birth to me, because she's not healthy, you know? And I was afraid to have a child of my own. And I didn't realize how big my heart was and how I'm not my past, but I'm grateful for my past for teaching me my values. So when I had my first oldest daughter, you know, I didn't realize that the relationship we had was very healthy, and a lot of the women in my family who were continuing the generational curse of mother versus daughter were very jealous. Even your own biological family will try some fuck shit. So if you are, you know, showing that you can have a healthy mother-daughter relationship, others around you who don't have that, they may be envious and jealous. Don't take it personal. You know, I actually have pity for them, but don't come across this line because you will regret it. Okay? Um, but yes, you know, so it's possible that no matter how bad your past has been, you can turn it all around. And the knowledge that you gain from those experiences, share with others. So if you are afraid to have a family of your own based off of past experiences, know that you're not your past. You know who you are. That person could have said, "This is who you are." That's not who you are. My husband has his own, not little, but he has his own testimonial. He has his own testimonial experience with the father figure. So maybe one day if he feels comfortable discussing having a toxic father and being in a son and an empathic son dynamic, you know, that might help some of you men who are have a toxic father and you're a masculine empath, you know. But I'm here to discuss how to help heal yourself as a empathic daughter with a narcissistic mother. Okay, you know, and you can overcome anything. So I'm not really sure how to really get into the juice and meat of it. And I'm just going to basically, I'm going to do a channel reading um, from source. You know, if there's any messages, you know, that you folks need to hear, I'm not even going to mention the topic because why? It's just source has a message for us here today. But no matter what you've been through and what you've experienced, you don't have to define yourself by it, okay? I am blessed with two amazing girls. My oldest daughter's name is Lyric, and she's a fiery ball and of awesomeness. And my youngest, which is my husband's first, her name is Indigo, and she is.
No, why? Why OUC is hard? Because I picked her up in my first video, and she was that active in here. But like, this is OUC.
Indigo is indigo. Indigo is a whole mood and a half, and you never know what mood you're going to get, so you just go with it. And so, I'm learning that a healthy mother-daughter relationship allows freedom for the feminine energy to be wild and untamed, because the feminine energy is wild and untamed. And, I gave birth to spicy, saucy, sassy daughters, and I'm grateful for it. Okay, as a mom, it's so great to have a healthy relationship with my daughters. And the circumstance with my oldest daughter, which I've discussed in past videos, my daughter is not with me, my oldest daughter, Lyric, due to my baby mother.
Playing.
Named William Oscar Green Jr. He got a penis for honey. He had like a score baby mama, y'all. So I call him my baby mama. He worked with my family when I was, deteriorating from years of abuse, and he wanted to see me suffer and be miserable like him. The family members on my side of family that helped him, get my daughter separated from me, they made me aware to basically take care of my mental health. I didn't realize I was mentally deteriorating from years of abuse. I had been trying to be strong, fit this ideal image that others were saying, do this and do that. And, but I didn't realize how strong I was. I was overcoming so many things. And I didn't realize how bright my light was. And I had been starved of attention as a child, so I was seeking attention from the wrong people. And boy, did I get it. And I suffered a lot from it. But yet I come back with the knowledge. And those same people that I saw attention from who were not healthy for me, they can't understand how it is. They watch me fall, but I always get back up. And I thank Source for that. So yes. But my daughter is not with me, even though I have custody of her. Them bitches don't honor it, okay? And you know what? The love that I gave Lyric in the beginning, I hope she always remembers it. And even though I haven't seen her in going on a year, I know that when we do see each other, we'll be able to talk about the truth. She has every right to feel how she feels. There's so much confusion. No one's really telling her the truth about what's happened and going on. And I thought that I would not see myself truly smile again. I met my husband. That was the beginning of me learning to see my worth again. And then, was blessed with a little baby girl. And I didn't realize how healing it would be. So that just goes to show, what people with evil intentions may choose to do. It never works. And even if you don't see the fruits of your labor, because I am working towards our whole family being together, which is Lyric being here, however Source sees fit for that to happen, it will happen. My husband and my family here are teaching me to have faith. So I guess it's time for the channel message. So that, I guess I can end it with don't give up and keep the faith. And so that it will get better. But if you want to have a family, if you choose not to have kids due to the experience you had, that's understandable. But if you choose to have a family but you're afraid, no, that's okay. But don't let that stop you from doing what you want, because you won't be the mother that your mother was. You'll be even better. And when they see that, they might not like it. And you know what? It don't matter. Fuck them. Fuck them. They'll get over it.
I'm crying.
Anywho, so let's get a channel message. I like that. Let's get a channel message from Spirit. What do the lovely... Hey, can you turn that down? What do the source, what do the lovely viewers need to hear today? We have Page of Wands. You can turn it up, honey. Do your thing.
I'm gonna do this because it's cute.
Huh? All right, so we have, I was thinking 2 cards, but I just saw 1616. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, honey. Honey. Can you read me Page of Wands? Upright. All the cards are upright.
Yeah.
Don't rush, Pump Handsome. Hey, girl, you up, honey. You up, baby.
Page of Wands?
Yes.
Page of Wands is exploration, excitement, freedom.
Okay. Could you check out 2 more cards for me?
Yeah.
I also have 3 of Wands.
3 of Wands is looking ahead, expansion.
And last but not least is 9 of Swords. Here we go.
Anxiety, hopelessness, trauma.
Ah, thank you. Okay. All right. So the message I'm picking up is you can move past any trauma that you have experienced. And new beginnings are not easy. They may sound simple, but when you actually go to put it to work, it requires dedication. The energy of the Page of Wands. On this card is the Necromancer. And perhaps it's time to bring back to life whatever you feel died within you through the trauma, and whatever it is you feel that took away your inner light, that scarred your inner child. Inner child healing is needed. There's so many ways to do it. I won't, say one way, or there's so many ways to do it. You find what works for you. There will be victory.
Right.
You start this journey and you continue it. And new beginnings may seem, they sound great, but when you're coming from the muck of it, it just seems like it's more work to get out of the pit that it, it may seem like it's easier to stay in, but it's not worth it. Get out. You can do this. You sure can. So, I say, take it step by step, baby steps. Find what works for you. You can ask someone who has, gone on a journey. Like, how did you heal from such and such in this particular situation? And what worked for them may work for you, it may not work for you. And every situation will be different. So do not have expectations that, oh, this is going to work. It's going to be like this in every situation. Your healing journey is your own healing journey, okay? Don't hold yourself back thinking I can't do it like they did, so I won't be able to do it, and it's too hard. It just makes it look easy. No, being graceful doesn't come overnight. Being graceful is not something that few are given. Anyone can learn to be graceful. It just takes time, but you got to start that new venture, and you can do it. Yes, and you don't have to do it alone. You can go to therapy, things like that, of that nature. I'll be going to therapy myself because I want to be healthy for myself and also for my family. Because I have a habit of replaying in my head things that happened from the past, and I'll be like, well, I don't want to end up like my mother or such and such, or in another situation with another baby mama. But then I have to remember I create my own reality. So if I keep saying stuff like that and the universe is hearing me, then it's like I'm repeating my own cycles, stuff like that. I'm my own worst enemy. So it is it's not easy work to consciously say, hey, my family is in harmony and please help me see it today. I have to remind myself of that because, hey, baby, I want, the future generations of all the that I give birth to, they'll be able to say, hey, they had a better future, a better childhood than I did. And then for the future generations and generations such and such to have an even better childhood than their ancestors did. And imagine if she's having a good childhood and future generations are saying I have a better childhood. I mean, imagine the possibilities. Imagine a world where there's more joy than sadness. And it can start with you. And it's not going to be easy because the trauma will try to come in and haunt you. That's normal. However, you are granted a brand new beginning and you can do this. Now, how your beginning, carries itself out is very, specific for you. Okay? I'm not going to, someone tells me you'll know. I'm not going to say, hey, just you do this and that. If you want a personal reading, you reach out to me and my husband. We'll do a twin flame reading and get all that tea for you. But how you start your new beginning will not be the same as another one starts their new beginning. And the Three of Wands, what you're working towards and what you're looking to build, it is possible. It may take some time, but it's going to be worth it because imagine your children's children being able to trace, beautiful things back to acts of courage, So anywho, think about the civil rights movement. We wouldn't have a whole lot of integration of peoples and programs if we didn't have those things. And now I'll get another channel message. We got strawberries, Dolomite Lake. That sounds exciting. And we have incense. So I'll repeat these, and however these resonate to you, great. Look up the properties of strawberries. If you have some strawberries, eat them. Please help heal your root chakra. And who says healing your root chakra has to be something traumatic? Strawberries are sweet to you, so be sweet to them. Think of strawberries before you eat them, okay? Think anything that the Creator blesses you with. And strawberries. Please, if you can go out and get some strawberries, great. Also, have some incense in the background. Why not? While you eat your strawberries, okay? They got all kinds of beautiful incense. Cleanse the energy in your home. Lift your spirits with some good old smells. And just treat yourself. Be kind to yourself, okay? Inner child healing, right? And check out Dolomite Lake. Okay, you look this up. Check it out. It's beautiful. And make a wish to go visit it, or just see the properties and the energy that you get from it. And how can you, embody the energy? I mean, and if you do like what you see, how can you make it happen, set the goal, and achieve the goal to visit? And that's the energy of today. Um, Anywho, I'm about to go eat some food. Bye, y'all.
That's motherfucking right.